y'all, it's DMC, the King. I'ma say this once, I ain't gonna say it again. DMC in the place to be, and the place for you to be is right here with Fred White. Tales from the pen. Yeah, that's it.
What's up, people? I'm back. Fred White, Tales from the Pen. If you're new to the channel, go down and hit the subscribe button. I'll wait. Click the bell notification. I'll wait. And then click the word all. This way here, anytime I put up a video, you will know about it. For those who haven't been getting their notifications, I am told that if you unsubscribe and subscribe again and do the same process, you'll start getting the notifications. Because I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of emails. People, I can't help it. It's not my fault. I don't run YouTube. YouTube does what they want with that. I'm very sorry you haven't been getting notifications. So today's video, it's kind of disturbing. Today's video, we're going to talk about something that happened in Chicago. I've been sitting on this story for a few days, debating, but then so many layers of it came out. So I figured we could talk about it. So the headline of this newspaper article is, "They just shot my baby," says father moments after 7-year-old daughter is killed at McDonald's drive-thru. A 7-year-old girl was killed and her father was seriously wounded in the shooting as they were getting food at a McDonald's drive-thru. The father, blah, blah, and his daughter, Jaslyn, were in a silver Infiniti at about 4:20 p.m. when they were shot. A McDonald's employee who asked not to be named said 2 people got out of a gray car and started shooting at the victim's car. The father, who was seriously hit, frantically called his mother. He said, "Ma, come get me. They just shot my baby." The little girl was shot 6 times, where she was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. Her father was shot in the torso. He was also taken to the same hospital where his condition was listed as serious. Police said the shooting was believed to be gang-related, and less than 3 hours later, 2 people were shot in a car at Popeyes, which investigators believe was connected to the McDonald's shooting. When they say investigators believe, it means the informants have already told the detectives this is what's going on. You understand? We'll get to that. A 33-year-old man and a 19-year-old woman were in a Chevy Malibu, having ordered food at a Popeyes drive-thru window when the gunman pulled up and opened fire. The man was shot in the left leg. The woman was shot in the abdomen. They both were taken to that same hospital where the man was listed in serious condition and the woman in critical. I don't even want to read any more of that. Now, I know a lot of you guys have already heard this story, or heard it all on the news. But there's so many levels to this thing right here. First of all, the dad was some rapper or something out there in Chicago. Never heard of him. Not into the whatever that, going on out there in the local scene. I don't, never heard of the guy. But he's supposedly a known gang member. And on his last videos, some of his videos, he was going to ops. In other words, enemies, for those who don't speak certain language. He was going to enemies' gravesites. And he was pissing and defecating on their graves and putting it on video. and supposedly in some of his local videos as well, rap videos. Pissing and defecating on enemies' gravesites. What? Who does that? Like, I get so frustrated when I hear stuff like this. And then you're driving around with your kid, and the windows were supposedly blackened and tinted. So, I mean, I can't see people just going up and shooting his daughter. I can't really see that, although, you know, we know things do happen. But that would be something different. I think they ran up on the car, tried to get her gangbanging daddy. And this little girl suffered with her life. The sins of a father. The sins of a father cost the child her life. And this is the stuff I talk about, right? Because also, supposedly, the father refused to talk to the cops. So you got to realize that sometimes some people, they're like born into this, and some of them take the code, the street code, very serious. And I guess he didn't want to be labeled anything. So also, you know, at the end of the day, they took his baby girl. I don't know nothing. So now maybe, you know, it's called get back. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm sure he's not going to take this line down, but at the same time, they're going to be watching him. The feds, the police, everybody's on him now. So, you know, he might want to get his back. Hey, it is what it is. But when you live in a certain lifestyle, understand that you're putting innocent people and family members and people that got nothing to do with how you're living in jeopardy. You're putting people around you, innocent children, and people in harm's way because of your life, the lifestyle you chose to pick. You got to understand, some of these guys have been, you know, banging since they were little, but way before they were fathers. So just because you become a father, you know, you don't renounce your gang rights. But I just feel that priorities have to change. And somewhere along the line, sometimes people, you know, and I know people like that, who put their organization, their gang, ahead of their real family. I mean, even the Italians do it, right? Killing brothers and fathers. And so I'm not just saying, you know, street gangs, but it happens in gang life, period. And then you're putting other people in jeopardy when you sign up to be a gang member. If you're a gang member and you're out in the streets and you're doing what you're doing, and you're reputable, you should never ride around with your kids in the car. Never. Because there's always going to be other ops and enemies that want to take you out. I mean, these is rules of the game, man. That's why when you get involved and get into these type gangs, you got to know what you're signing up for. You got to read the fine print. Are you signing up for a lifetime of entanglement and chaos? Are you signing your life away that you're going to commit certain crimes for the gang? Are you signing your life away with the understanding that a possible life sentence goes along with that signature? I don't think so. It's not how it starts. And then to the dad who's making videos and YouTube videos and putting it on Instagram and YouTube and pissing on ops' graves for views. For clout. To think that that is cool to go and piss on, defecate on enemies' graves, and you think you're going to get away with that? I don't understand these guys. And for what? For YouTube views? For Instagram views? For... Instagram is fake. I keep telling everybody that. Come on. For views to be lit? I want to be lit in my city. I'm going to be lit in Chicago. I want to be lit in my city. So I'm going to do all this craziness. And I'm going to put my family in jeopardy because bullets have no eyes. So I might just see you, up the tone on you. Don't even see the baby in the back because I can't see. I mean, we know it has happened, but I can't, you know, in this day to shoot her 6 times, they shot right through the back. You could see. And she was sitting, I guess, in the back seat. But all they saw was the darkened tints. And they know that that is an op's car. They know the license plate. That's him. Because they all grew up around each other. They're blocks away fighting each other. And if you go interview one, they'll say, man, those dudes over there, they suckers, they fake, they not real like us. You go interview the other ones, they suckers, they fakes, they not real like us. Well, really, they're the same. They're the same. Caught up in a system designed for them to fail. Caught up in a system that's going to send them all to the cemetery or the penitentiary. And the system wins. When are we going to wake up? It's crazy. You want to be lit. For what? For the hood? Man, how many times I got to tell y'all? The hood don't love you. The hood don't love you. And when you go to jail for 10, 15, 20 years of your life, and you come home, guess what? There's a new generation out there now. There's a whole new generation of kids that don't give a shit who you are and how many years you did. You not coming home disrupting nothing. And that hood that shows all this love when you out here doing all this craziness, not one of them gonna send you a package. You will not get mail with any type of money order at all from nobody in the hood. It's false love. It may seem real, but real is supporting the people that you love when they down. So when you got all these dudes in the mountains and nobody's sending them a package, nobody's sending them a commissary, nobody's sending them mail, they're not getting anything, where's the love? It's all fake. Out of sight, out of mind. That's how it works. That's how these things work. Now, because the dad was out there doing what he's doing, now the dad was out there trying to be lit. Now this dad was out there trying to chase clout on YouTube and Instagram. His daughter has paid the price. Makes me sick. Once again. that a little girl paid her life. Little beautiful, promising little girl who loved to do TikTok videos. Which hits home because that's what my little girl loves to do. TikTok videos. This little girl lost her life. For the sins of her father. This makes no sense to me. You ever notice that? That these guys want to be lit for the wrong reasons? Why does everyone want to be lit for the wrong reasons? This doesn't make no sense to me. You want to be lit? Do something positive. Like I'm doing. Let's change the subject. You guys know it's Autism Awareness Month and I'm pushing that agenda. You know, it's a cause that I hold near and dear to me. You guys can go check the last videos and see who I do it for, my son Chase. And I'm raising money for a school out in Brooklyn, Francis of Paola. I know I always say that name wrong. And they're a school that deal with children with learning disabilities. Cerebral palsy, autism, Down syndrome, things of that nature. They're a non-for-profit organization, and they thrive on the donations and volunteer-ish work. So that's my cause. If anybody would like to donate, you can cash at me at Tales from the Pen. Just like my channel, just like my Instagram is Tales from the Pen, so is my Cash App. My PayPal, I have to add numbers, so it's my PayPal is Tales from the Pen 5279. Link will be in the description. And so far, the people who've donated, of course, Naquan, my brother, Jamie, Priscilla Gomez, Lionel, John Dombush, Jeremy Aronowitz, Kevin, Monet, shout out to Big Mom, Rowan, and Light on the Hill from iTalk, If They Only Knew YouTube channel. You guys know I did an interview over there with those guys. So, salute to all of you guys. I appreciate it. But again, I'm doing it for a good cause. Not getting a single dollar out of this. Nothing. So, again, Cash App is Tales from the Pen. PayPal, Tales from the Pen, 5279. If you guys haven't got them yet, look at that. It looks good. And then the material's good. It's not stuffy. It's not all that big, hard material. It's nice and soft. Look, very, very, very comfortable. I'm going to put those in the link, too. Go get yourself a mask. Anyway, people, you know the motto. Experience is the greatest teacher. But somebody else's experience can be just as valuable if you pay attention and listen. And on that note, people, Fred White, signing off.